Hello student, welcome to Concept of Chemistry. In this video I will teach you Curtius rearrangement. This rearrangement is very important for your NET exam, SET exam, GATE exam and for your MSc. Now we can see what is the starting material for Curtius rearrangement. The starting material for Curtius rearrangement is acyl azide. Acyl azide is the starting material for the Curtius rearrangement. What is the meaning of acyl? Acyl means RCO. Azide means 3 nitrogen. Azide means 3 nitrogens. Now we can see what is the solvent for Curtius rearrangement. Here non-polar solvent is used for this rearrangement. Chloroform, benzene, ether. These are the solvent used for Curtius rearrangement. Now we can see what is the condition for the Curtius rearrangement. Here we use thermal or photochemical condition for this rearrangement. Now we can see what is the product. The product for this rearrangement is primary amine. Here one carbon is decreased in product. One carbon decrease in product means it is an degradation reaction. It is an degradation reaction. In starting material, if in starting material 2 carbon, then in product 1 carbon. Here 1 carbon is decreased in this rearrangement. Now we can see what is the intermediate. The intermediate for this reaction is isocyanate. Isocyanate is the intermediate. The formula of isocyanate is CO double bond NR. This is the formula of isocyanate. Now we can see how to prepare starting material. The starting material for this reaction is acyl azide. Now we can see how to prepare acyl azide. What is the formula of acyl azide? This is the formula of acyl azide. How it is prepared? Sorry, here is the lone pair. Here lone pair. Here charge on nitrogen is positive because here nitrogen form 4 bond. Here no charge on this nitrogen. Here nitrogen form 2 bond. Therefore charge on nitrogen is negative. How this starting material is prepared? When acyl chloride is react with sodium azide. This is the formula of sodium azide. Here we get NaCl as a byproduct and we get here RCON3. Here charge on carbonyl is positive, chlorine is negative. Charge on sodium is positive, charge on nitrogen is negative. Therefore this positive is combined with this negative part and we get byproduct this and product is this. Here this positive part combined with this negative part and we get here acyl azide. From acyl chloride we get acyl azide. This is the sodium azide. This is the sodium azide. Now we can see second method for preparation of acyl azide. Second method is when here acyl chloride is react with hydrazine. This is the formula of hydrazine. This is the formula of acyl chloride. Here 2 hydrogens. Here nitrogen having negative charge, hydrogen having positive charge, chlorine having negative charge, carbon having positive charge. By elimination of HCl, here we get RCONH2. Here we get RCONH2. Here H and Cl is eliminated as byproduct. Then what is the name of this compound? This is acyl group. This group is acyl and this part is called hydrazide. Then this acyl hydrazide on reaction with HNO2 in presence of water at 0 degree centigrade, we get here these two nitrogen and this third nitrogen is combined and we get here RCON3. This is the acyl azide. These are two methods for preparation of acyl azide. This is the acyl azide. Now we can see what is the mechanism for the Curtius rearrangement. Here the starting material for Curtius rearrangement is acyl azide. This is the acyl azide. Here under thermal or photochemical condition, here this alkyl group migrate to this nitrogen, then this N2 is depart and this nitrogen donates its electron to this CN bond and here double bond is formed. This CO, as it is here bond between carbon and nitrogen is double bond and here is the N and alkyl group migrated to this nitrogen, therefore here R and byproduct is N2. This is the intermediate isocyanate. Then after acid hydrolysis, what happened? First water attack to this carbonyl carbon, then this bond take proton from acid and we get here RCOOH, here NH, here R. Then under heating condition, here decarboxylation take place and this bond take this proton and here CO2 is eliminated and we get here primary amine. This is the mechanism for the Curtius rearrangement. What is the name of this intermediate? The name of this intermediate is carbamic acid. Carbamic acid. This is the name of intermediate, carbamic acid. Now we can see next example when acyl azide means RCON3. This is the acyl azide, RCON3. Here under heating condition or photochemical condition, this alkyl group migrate to this nitrogen, N2 is depart and this nitrogen donates its electron to this CN and we get here this isocyanate is the intermediate. Then here in first reaction we use acid. If we add alcohol, then here the lone pair of alcohol is attack on this carbonyl carbon and this nitrogen take proton from this alcohol and we get here RCO, here NHR, here is the OR. What is the name of this compound? This is the carbamic acid and here this is the ester group, therefore this COOR, this is ester group, therefore and this CON is called carbamate, therefore the name of compound is carbamate ester. Then after acid hydrolysis, here what happened after acid hydrolysis? Here water attack to this carbonyl carbon and this oxygen take proton from acid and we get here ROH as a byproduct and the product is CO, here OH, here NH, here R. Then after heating condition decarboxylation take place. This is the carbamic acid. Here it undergo decarboxylation, this bond take this proton and we get here NH2R. This is the primary amine and byproduct is CO2. Now we can see next reaction. When acetic azide undergo Curtius rearrangement, what is the product? What is the structure of acetic azide? CH3CON3. It's called acetic azide. When it undergo thermal or photochemical condition, here this methyl group migrate to this nitrogen, this N2 depart, and this N negative donates electron to this bond, and here CO I write as it is, here C double bond N, and this to the nitrogen methyl is attached, and we get here this compound. What is the name of compound? Methyl isocyanate. This is the isocyanate, this is the methyl. Then after acid hydrolysis, here water attack to this carbonyl carbon. This nitrogen take proton from acid, and we get here NHCH3. Then after heating condition, here decarboxylation take place. This bond take this proton, and we get byproduct CO2, and product is methyl amine. If this methyl isocyanate is react with alcohol, what is the product? If there is a methanol, then this lone pair of oxygen attack on this carbonyl carbon, then this nitrogen take this proton, and we get here CO, here OCH3, here NH, here CH3. Then after acid hydrolysis, here water attack to this carbonyl carbon of ester, and this oxygen take proton from the acid, and we get here byproduct CH3OH, and product is COOH NHCH3. Then after heating, decarboxylation take place, and this bond take this proton, and we get here CO2 as a byproduct, and the product is this. Thank you.